All right, we are talking about another MBTA derailment this morning. A Green Line train off the tracks last night, and this morning the train is still stranded there, as you can see. The impact leaving multiple people hurt, commuters in the lurch this morning. Just the latest round of trouble on the T, unfortunately. Thanks for being with us this morning. I'm Melody Mendez.
And I'm Colton Bradford. So here's what we know so far. We know that 7 people were taken to the hospital. We also know the National Transportation Safety Board has officially taken over this investigation. So we have team coverage for you this morning. Let's get to NBC Boston's Alicia Palumbo there on the right. She's going to kick things off for us. Alicia, good morning to you. So we also know that that train has not moved all morning long. That's because of the investigation. So catch us up to speed here. What's the very latest here?
Yeah, that's absolutely right, Colton. You can actually see it. It's up on those elevated tracks there. We've seen crews poking around all morning. The T had planned to move that train by last night, but now that the NTSB is investigating, they need to leave it in place until the feds say they can move it. Drone Ranger over the derailed Green Line extension train in Cambridge Wednesday as crews were back out on scene inspecting the train cars and rails, with the feds taking over the investigation into what caused the trolley to go off the tracks.
Preliminary indications do rule out any issues with the track structure. And right now we're focused on the human factors involved with this incident.
The train derailed at about 5 p.m. Tuesday during the busy afternoon rush shortly after it departed Lechmere Station heading eastbound. The T says it was going over the switch on the Red Bridge where the Union Square and Medford Tufts branches of the Green Line intersect when part of it went off the rails.
While the train was traversing over that switch, the lead truck and the center truck of the leading Green Line trolley derailed.
7 passengers on board were transported to the hospital with minor injuries, while about 50 others had to evacuate the trolley cars and walk on the elevated tracks to safety.
The folks that were not transported were evacuated onto the right-of-way and were able to safely exit the train through an emergency exit.
The National Transportation Safety Board took over the investigation into how the train derailed Tuesday night, with the T agreeing to pause its own investigation and work with the NTSB.
We share your frustration, and we're committed to a full, thorough investigation to ensure that this incident is addressed, reviewed, and to take measures to prevent it from occurring again.
Now, the T just updated us minutes ago, and they said it's still unclear how long that derailed train will need to remain up there on the tracks until the NTSB is able to complete its investigation. We're live in Cambridge. Alicia Palumbo, NBC 10 Boston.
All right, Alicia, thanks for starting us off. Now, obviously, a derailment like this is a huge disruption for commuters, certainly last night and also this morning.
Yeah, our coverage continues now with NBC 10's Manash Gungwari. So, Manash, the big question is, how are T riders handling it this morning?
Well, you'll hear how they're feeling in just a bit, but this is why they're feeling that way. You may not be able to see, but shuttle buses have been running here at Lechmere Station all morning long, and early indications are they will continue to go until that derailed car that Alicia just showed us is taken off the tracks.
It's something that Green Line riders have gotten used to. Shuttle buses.
It's becoming normal.
I'm lucky I have a lot of time this morning.
Green Line's had shuttles several times, so I'm used to that. Express trains running randomly, used to that. But this is a little shock.
After a Green Line train car derailed on an elevated track where Union Square and the Medford Tufts branches connect Tuesday evening, Wednesday morning, commutes for many Green Line riders disrupted and extended.
What does this add to your morning commute?
It's an extra half hour.
It adds like 15-20 minutes. It usually takes me like 6 minutes to get to North Station, and it's definitely like over doubled with the shuttle buses.
It's why Rhiannon Kelly had to phone a friend for a ride at the last second to avoid being late to work. And she was not the only one.
Saw a couple Ubers being called.
The shuttle buses replaced service between North Station to Union Square and Medford Tufts. This yet another incident on the Green Line extension to add to the many issues it's seen since opening more than 2 years ago. In fact, just last year, major work had to be done on the tracks that were deemed too narrow for trains to move at full speed.
Frustrated at all, or?
That was a long time ago. Beyond that.
Oh, we just got word from the MBTA that there's not yet a time limit as to how long this will continue to go on for. But if you happen to be needing to use the Green Line today, then you're being asked bus routes 86, 87, and 91. Those are what you need to catch in order to come get the shuttle buses here. And as an alternative, you can also use the Orange Line. But for right now, reporting live here in Cambridge, Minash Kungwari, NBC 10 Boston.
All right, and we are staying on top of this developing situation all day long right here on NBC 10 Boston. So if you want to look back at the T's previous incidents, we have continuing coverage on our website and, of course, on our NBC 10 app as well.